So y'all, let me talk to you about one of the most underrated characters in anime of all time. From Yu Yu Hakusho, and his name is not Yusuke Urameshi. See him right here, right? I'm talking about my man's Kazuma Kuwabara, alright? So, to put it out there, start off, Kuwabara was basically the guy on the baseball team with Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco, and A-Rod, all doing steroids, but he's not, right? Spoiler alert, they were all demons, even Yusuke. Kuwabara was the only human in the entire world to make it to A class. You know what that means, right? Remember Toguro, like the huge, like bulky dude that almost killed Yusuke back in the Dark Tournament or whatever? Mathematically speaking, Kuwabara could give him that work by the end of the show, right? Think about that, alright? But anyway, the dope thing about Kuwabara is when Yu Yu Hakusho first started, it's this basic anime show about this dude who surprised the entire world by saving a kid from getting hit by a car and then becomes like a spirit detective fighting demons and whatnot, right? Well, that could have been your basic kind of decent show or whatever, right? The moment it hit me in my heart, right, like in my soul, was when it was done for his funeral or whatever. Meanwhile, Kuwabara, when he was alive, this dude that kept fighting him, Kuwabara was probably like 0 for 99 in all their fights, but kept getting up, kept going at him because he wanted to win, right? Funeral came, Kuwabara's being dragged behind by 3 people because he wants to see they're like, nah, he ain't dead. I got one more fight left. This is my man's right here. He can't be there. That's his friend, real talk, right? Kuwabara's emotion over this guy, you didn't even know his friend dying, was the thing that hooked me into this show years ago, made my favorite anime of all time, right? But on side, that's one example of how Kuwabara's super loyal. Another example, as we know, he's fighting literally every day, right? He finds out that one of his best friends is going to get kicked out of school if he, not his friend, Kuwabara himself, keeps getting into fights and all that. Kuwabara goes a week just getting his ass beat by everybody, just so his friend kicked out of school, loses his day job and everything. That is called ride or die, right? That's called like high level loyalty, you know, for real. Okay, so then after that, Kuwabara manages to find out Yusuke Urameshi's fighting demons and everything, right? So then Yusuke's doing his little spirit gun thing and shooting niggas in the sky, that's how it goes. But you think, so Kuwabara was able to actually use energy and make a sword in his hand called a spirit sword, right? If you have the nerd think that's a one-dimensional weapon compared to a spirit gun, you all wrong. My man turned into a baseball bat, a pole vault. He even, speaking one-dimensional, he literally cut through dimensions with this spirit sword, yo. Ain't nothing one-dimensional about that. Sure, he wasn't super bright, but he was loyal. My man walked around with a heart on his back. He's a lover and a fighter. You can't get nothing better than that. End of the day, like I said, Kazuma Kuwabara is one of the best anime characters of all time. Don't you ever doubt that. Alright?